Now I'd like to bring up Jillian Bermel, Renee's daughter, who you may have seen at a table at the side of the room. At 16, she has started her own business selling Jill's Savvy Leggings. Take a visit to her table and check out her leggings. But now she'll be sharing a poem that she has written for the world to hear, the voice of teens to the world. We wanted her to share with you tonight. So please help me in welcoming Jillian Bermel to the stage, sharing her poetic speech entitled, "Teenagers Are Not What They Used to Be."
We are not what we once were. The times have changed. We have changed. We are not what we used to be. You made us this way. Dear world, listen to me. Teenagers are not what they used to be. Believe me when I say we need you on our side. We are in a war with ourselves and we need somebody rooting for us. Some things only get worse with time and we don't want that. Us teenagers are more vulnerable than ever. We have lost faith in ourselves and our generation. We need somebody to cheer on our side of the stands. We have this little thing called social media, and it might be our worst enemy. It's where we're told to lie about who we are and we're told we won't be judged. When nobody's looking and you think you're safe, you never know who's truly judging what you do. It's where hiding behind a screen becomes acceptable and when being anonymous is expected. It's a place where people are expected to show more and wear less. Where being fake is known as expressing yourselves and people being rude is them just stating their opinion. Social media is not on our side, so world, can you please be? Our bodies, yeah, now those are our worst enemies, and everything is changing, and I'm not just talking about the physical part. Our feelings, our emotions, and our overall thoughts and opinions. Our minds are changing, and it's being held in the hands of strangers that are telling us what to think. 1 in every 5 teenagers suffer from mental health disorders. With an average class size of 20 to 25 students, that's 4 or more teenagers per class. With our minds changing and us being so easily influenced, world, we need you on our side. We enter a battlefield every day when we roll out of our beds. We never know what will happen to us. Being the least equipped soldiers, it's hard to see who will make it through the fight. We take the chance of dragging ourselves through the mud every day. We don't know what happened on social media last night. We haven't checked the news, and we surely don't know what we'll be facing in the hallways today. Every day brings new battles every step of the way. Some people's battles are harder than others, and we're losing soldiers every day. World, we need you on our side to be there when nobody else will. Sometimes walking into that brick building filled with people just like us is the hardest thing that we have to do. With blank stares and judging glances to hide what's really going on the inside is enough to shake even the strongest spirit. Some of us don't even have parents rooting for us. Some of us don't have teachers rooting for us. Sometimes all we have is you. It's hard to be motivated to do something you hate. When a letter or a number is what defines you, it's hard to see what your actual potential is. World, we need you to see the potential that we can't. We are told to express ourselves and to be who we really want to be. But we all know as soon as you step out of the status quo, you're marked with a red flag and a saying that says, something doesn't belong here. We are told to express ourselves, but when we do, it's like we've committed the most terrible crime. Somehow we're all supposed to fit into this cookie-cutter ideal being that just isn't us. Some of us try and they don't succeed, and you know who they are because they've been marked with that red flag and the words "doesn't belong" are tattooed on their forehead. World, we need you to tell people that we are not all the same. We need you to show people that we aren't all the same person. We don't understand why we all have to look the same. When did being able to see your ribs become the healthy thing to do? Why is it that girls have to be as curvy as a windy road and boys have to be built stronger than rocks? Our extra bits never hurt anyone. A squishy stomach was never something to hide in the olden times. So what that guy can't bench 250? Can you? I'm asking, world, since when did we have to be so-called perfect robots? World, can you please help everyone realize we aren't all the same? There's a time and a place for everything, and we want our time to be now. We don't know why we're always shoved off the stages if we can't handle the spotlight. We were made for it. These are the days that we're supposed to blossom into the flowers that we were made to be. Can't you see the potential I see in me? We are made to go far in life. Sometimes we need that extra push to hop on our ride to success. Help us see what we need to see, world. Now is the time to change the minds of the society that we were made for. We have to change the way that people think. We are starting with us, and as soon as we're done seeing what we need to see, world, we're moving on to you. It's time to show people that we are bigger and stronger than we look. To show the world that we can work together to make things better. We are going to show you what we can really do when our generation stands together, hand in hand, to do what hasn't been done before. We are here to work together and grow to our fullest potential. Thank you, world, for your attempt at help, but all you did was try to fix us all at once. And some of us got the memo, and we realized that we aren't all the same, and we're trying to accept this as okay. We start one by one. It's you and me, together, today, to stand for what we believe in, to show people we're no longer hooligans and troublemakers, rascals and brats and so much more. Dear world, listen to me. Teenagers are not what they used to be. Thank you.